Alright, so once upon a time, there was a man named Johnny. He was a very stunning young man. He was built, he was muscular, he was good with the ladies. Quite the playboy. Alright. Now, Johnny throws a New Year's party every year for his friends. So he's sitting there and he's decorating, getting ready for his pals to show up. Alright, everything's done. He hears a knock at the door. He goes to open the door, thinking it would be his friends. He opens the door. It wasn't one of his friends. It was a priest. The priest is there, and the priest asks him, "Sir, is there a possible way you can provide me with a room and a head of lettuce?"
Yes, there is. Although, I am throwing a party tonight. It's gonna get pretty crazy.
Alright, so, this man walks with the other man up to his room with the lettuce. Nope.
I'm going. We'll go this way.
Okay.
You can have this nice room here, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. And I'll take my lettuce. Just put it on the chair.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Why do you need lettuce?
Don't ask questions. Please get out of my room.
Okay.
So this man goes downstairs, makes sure everything is all spick and span, keeps decorating, and he's wondering, what could this priest possibly want with a room and an orange?
Well, it's lettuce.
Oh, sorry.
We don't have any oranges.
I tell the story differently usually. So he wonders what I could, or the priest could possibly want with a room and some lettuce.
Well, I wonder what that priest wants with that room and lettuce.
So he goes up the stairs to the 4th floor. Oh. Okay, the floor is over there. Pretend. Okay. Alright, and he knocks on the door. There is no answer. So he opens the door, and the priest jumps out of the window. This man runs through, and he jumps out the window after him. Jump onto the couch. Then this priest runs across a field and hurdles a 10-foot fence.
I'll just go around.
This man walks around the fence, and this priest is running through the forest. And this priest comes to a lake. He jumps in the lake, and this man's right behind him. And they're swimming. They're swimming. And this priest gets to the other side of the lake, and he crawls out. This man's right behind him, yet again. Okay, the man's all ready to go. And this priest gets a bike that he has stashed next to a tree. This man, on the other hand, also has a bike. He rides, he's chasing the keep going. He's chasing the priest. And this priest comes to an airport. They're riding on the runway. They're riding, and they both jump onto the wheels of the plane. A plane. They rise up into the wheelhouse of the plane and exit inside. They are running through the cabin of the plane. And the priest grabs a parachute and jumps out. This man is right behind him, grabs another parachute, puts it on, is ready to go. Okay, working on being ready to go. Jumps out. They're falling. Where'd he go? They're falling. And he pulls the ripcord on his parachute. And they're gliding down back to Earth. Or back to solid ground, at least. Eventually, they get there. This priest is running. He is running and running and running. This man's right behind him. He's running out of breath. this priest gets to a hang glider. This man happens to see that it is a hang gliding company, and he gets another hang glider, and they're going, and they're going, they're going. Eventually, this priest lands. It is open. He's running toward a set of train tracks. This man's trying to catch him. The priest gets to the train tracks first. Jumps on a train. This man jumps on a few cars back. He's running through the train. He's trying to catch this priest. He's slamming open doors, running through cars. Passengers are screaming in fear. He beats up the passengers, apparently. He's running. The priest jumps off the plane into a pile of bushes. This man jumps right behind him. The priest gets up. They're running. They are running, still running. This priest gets to one of his personal cars on the road. A man has a car, happens to be right there. Jumps in his car, and they're driving. And they're driving. This man has to know what the priest wants with a room and an orange. Finally, this man jumps out of the car after the priest, and they're running down a very not busy road. And they're running. Eventually, this man tackles the priest. He asks the priest, "What could you possibly want with a room and a head of lettuce?"
What do you want? With a room and a head of lettuce.
And this man says, "Okay, I'll tell you what I want." Or the priest, "I'll tell you what I want, but you have to promise never to tell anyone else. Is that a deal?"
Sure.
Okay, so the priest tells him, and this man never does tell anyone else, ever.